Shawn Rainey just turned the camera off on accident.
We're recording now. Recording. Oh, am I recording on that? Yes, I am. And that is recording. That is recording, and that is recording. We got 5 devices, 6 devices recording. Awesome. You're gonna have way too much fun with those sound effects.
Oh, wait until next week.
Who's on next week?
I don't know, but I'm going to get a whole bunch more sound effects, and it's going to be a lot better.
Like porno sound effects?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to have to definitely drink for that episode.
Why didn't you tell me Justin Marshall was gay?
You had to tell somebody? Or that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
When he was 13, he used to think that he was gay.
But now he really is gay.
Because he liked to draw and something else.
I kept my room straight.
Kept his room straight. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Awesome.
I'm going to go down and...
I should probably, like, turn down the sound on my phone so it's just, like, vibrate, maybe.
Well, it still vibrates the whole fucking table.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to copy and paste the YouTube...
Hey, Justin, go ahead and pull that light a little closer to you, please. So we have even fill across both sides of your face. Closer. Excuse me. More. Closer.
You should have put the email address on the footer on there.
It's better.
So people could actually shoot us emails and give us stuff to talk about.
Okay, maybe I need to like go to silent on my phone because voicemail. What? I have a voicemail. Okay. Fuck off.
All right. Somebody's watching. Hi.
Was anyone watching?
Hi.
We're going to start this thing in 5.
Yes, we are live.
No, I mean, is somebody watching?
Yeah,
Yes.
somebody's watching.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. 5, 4, 3, 2.
7.
Oh, we lost the viewer.
All right. See what you did.
Fuck, I can't count.
See, that's going to distract us too. Oh, viewers back. 1. What's happening, world? Welcome to FunkShopTV. This is the podcast, the best webisode in the whole entire fucking world. I'm Biggz. To my left, your right is Mr. Shawn Rainey. He'll pop up down here once in a while.
I have alcohol.
Please excuse us if anything is said that you don't agree with, because we just speak our mind and we talk a whole lot of shit. And this episode is a special one because Shawn's drunk.
Yeah, I'm only going to get drunker.
But I suppose he had to get drunk in order to deal with our special guest for this episode, Mr. Justin Marshall. Hi, Justin.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
How good?
Real good.
Real good?
Yeah, I'm fantastic.
That's what he said. So, Shawn, how's your week, man? What made you decide to get drunk for this episode?
Justin Marshall.
That's a good excuse.
Well, we were supposed to get drunk, but that's the struggle.
That's the struggle.
And I'm trying to mix the audio being drunk, which is a challenge in itself. So, if the audio is fucked up or something's fucked up, probably.
So if the audio is messed up, it's Shawn's fault. If anything comes in really loud, like the intro music on the actual edited.
That I do purposely.
I don't know why, man. That is so fucking annoying. Because you know what it does? Like, we'll be sitting and watch it. We'll pull it up on the TV, because we can YouTube to the TV. And that intro is so loud, it makes us turn it way, 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 way down. And then we don't even care to turn it back up when the content starts.
I'm sorry that you're lazy. You can't turn it back
No,
up.
that is the majority of the people. Are like, yeah, that intro's too loud. I'm not going to watch it anymore.
Then they're fucking retarded.
You should make the intro quiet so they turn it all the way up. And then when we start talking, it just blasts them.
That would be equally as annoying.
No.
Yes.
Well, what is more important, the intro music or the content of our show?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Go ahead and answer that.
I don't know.
You're drunk.
Probably.
You're drunk. Fireball and Rockstar is his best friend today, ladies and gentlemen.
And I haven't got the knockoff Fireball. The Sinfire.
Something tells me that Sean's going to talk in this episode way more than he's ever talked in any other episode so far.
Probably.
And if you want to see Shawn even more drunk, go ahead.
Why are you kissing the mic,
alcohol.
dude?
I'm
Back
not
off
kissing
a little
the
bit.
mic. I can't hear myself, so I don't know if the mic's actually.
Will you just
Pick it
blast
up.
his headphones? Just
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So Justin, what's happening?
Nothing much.
He's touched himself.
Who are you, and what significance are you of? I mean, what are you doing on the show? Because we've had rappers, and we've had like public figures, we've had comedians, we've had people that are significant to the community. Why are you sitting here?
I'm a singer.
What?
Did some music with Eddie's.
If anybody is watching this, I want you to email FunkShopTV@gmail.com and let me know if you've ever heard any of his songs. Because I don't believe he's a singer. I don't hear nothing.
I've heard one song.
You don't believe I'm a singer, but
You heard one song because
DJ'd
you
some of
listened
my-
to...
You
To Eddie
DJ'd some.
Smith.
Actually, you DJ'd the first couple of my shows.
Bro, do you think I listen to every artist on every show that I ever DJ for?
That's how we became to know each other.
I don't know.
You know, well, it's because I think you added me on Facebook, and I was trying to find the 3D kit for my TV, and you said you had the hookup on it, which never came through.
He's a liar.
But that's how I remember knowing you.
I told you I had it. You just had to come pick it up.
I don't know.
Well, in today's news. All right, enough about that. Nobody knows who you are, so we're gonna put some links to your Facebook and stuff up on the page.
Do you hate your
Well,
life?
and I'm now becoming the hype man for when you DJ at the clubs.
And telling people that you're a DJ.
He's not
See,
a DJ.
people come to. Rainey, put the lighter down.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, this is going to be an annoying episode. The most annoying episode ever. We should call this episode Rainey Talks. Episode? Did I just say episode?
Are you drinking?
Rainey Talks. Rainey.
I've used that sound effect or something
I know
similar.
you have. That's why I have it on here.
Awesome.
I need a beer. So
Justin, go get one.
like we always do, I've got some questions I have to ask you that are kind of becoming typical questions for the show. Do you have any celebrity crushes? Now, you're allowed to be completely honest, and since it's a socially acceptable homosexuality, you can come out of the closet.
Definitely not going to come out of the closet because I'm not in there.
What do you think, Rainey? Do you think he's in the closet?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Several closet inside of a closet inside of a closet.
Okay. Since you're in the trunk, in the lockbox, in the closet, but you don't want to come out of it, go ahead and try to fool the audience and tell them who your celebrity female crush is.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Has it always been Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah. She's perfect.
Shawn, what are you doing over there?
I'm sending a message to somebody to ask for the link to the live feed.
Isn't it youtube.com/FunkShopTV?
It is.
All right.
It's not my fault they can't find it.
We record every Tuesday. We're supposed to do 2 episodes every Tuesday, but our guests last week flaked. Big ups to the flakes.
And my brother came through and filled in.
Philip came through and saved the day, but
Yes, he did.
big ups to Phil. Wrong button. Big ups to Phil. That's better. That's better.
Ow, my hand hurt.
Oh, I hope you leave your live feed picture on the whole episode for this one.
Okay, I can do that.
Because I want people to see you go,
Just leave it on the whole. It makes my editing way easier.
you just look like the Down syndrome kid on the sidelines of the Special Olympics, just cheering the wrong team on, but you're just clapping because everybody else is.
That's fine.
Yay.
Now, a lot of people are going to hate me for picking on Down syndrome kids, but people hate me anyways. It's okay. So, Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
Why?
Because he's gay.
And she looks like a man?
No, I'm just saying he has to pick somebody that's famous. Like, just
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Whoa. You guys did a shitty job with lights today. I just got to say that.
Well,
Look,
actually,
like,
lighting on this
look.
camera is really good.
But dark?
That's
the light.
his camera.
In the dark? In the light? In the dark? In the light?
Because
In the dark?
he has that camera or that light position wrong. It should be that direction. The whole light should be moved that way. Like towards your computer. No, oh my Lanta, you're making it worse.
Oh, I love
Even
this.
I'm drunk, I can figure out lighting.
Do you see why we have you behind the scenes and not in front of them? It's look,
need more lights.
half of my face. I feel like I've got like a spray tan on half of me. That's all right. I don't care. I don't care.
He's breaking it.
I am gorgeous the way I am, with or without light. It doesn't matter.
Is that better?
So after I buy the camera, I'm gonna buy a bunch of LED lights, light panels. That
Okay.
should make things better. Of course, they'll be probably more annoying because you'll have 1,000 LEDs up there beaming you in the face,
Right?
and you'll oh shit, I'm fucking up my camera. Look at that shit.
Great.
Jesus.
Ugh.
I taped it down and it didn't even work.
Yeah, before you worry about a camera, maybe you should get a real tripod.
Well, there's a reason why this is not actually hooked in because I don't have I need to get a mount for the GoPro that has that allows cable in.
Oh, okay.
My mounts don't allow that
Then why don't we just cut a hole in it?
because then they won't be waterproof anymore. They're waterproof.
How often do you take that in underwater?
I've done it probably 15 times now.
I don't believe him.
I just have to get a different.
Do you believe him?
No.
No.
All you have to do is look on my YouTube. There's several videos already.
Dude, there's so much crap on your YouTube. I'm not going to feed.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to scroll through everything just so I,
I know
can
there's
find ones that are
there's a
underwater.
lot.
People watching live
loud.
can see that that's held up with tape.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
Oh, because you have an HD fucking webcam on your shit? No,
I
you
can
don't.
see it right there, the blue.
Are you retarded?
No,
Okay, good.
Oh, boy.
I'm just checking.
just checking.
Okay.
Well, trying to keep this under our restriction of time. We're gonna. Thanks for watching, viewers. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, Justin only gets 15 minutes.
Pet peeves, Justin. Do you have any pet peeves? Wait, Shawn, do you have celebrity crushes anymore?
Celebrity crushes?
Yeah, you have local crushes. Do you still have local crushes, like the one from that we talked about last week?
I'm just chilling right now.
Okay, good.
Because,
Thank God. I like to hear that.
Because people don't like me.
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, they are not.
No one's been loyal. Well, that's not... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no one's been loyal.
Nobody.
Well, it's not entirely true, but it's exactly what's going on in my head right now.
Nobody's been loyal.
Well,
Here's what I think of that.
The major ones. What girlfriend have I had that's been loyal?
You said no one. You didn't say no girl.
Okay. No serious relationship has been.
Okay,
loyal.
no female. Other than family, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
And close friends.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I was offended.
Okay, well, you know what I meant.
But the viewers don't.
Okay, my bad. I'm retarded. Leave me alone.
So you're staying away from girls for now? You're just kind of...
No, I'm not. I'm just saying...
I'm not saying you're not... Okay. You're just on cruise control. You don't have any romantic interests anymore?
Well, I do, but doesn't mean they're interested in me.
Well, speak about it. Maybe, maybe they are. They just don't want to say anything because they don't think you're interested
I
in
make
them.
it known. I don't hide that shit. I let them know straight up. I'm not in like third grade anymore. I'm like, I'm not going to tell them because I might be afraid. No, fuck that. I'll tell them. I don't give a shit.
You're
Look into the camera right now and tell them.
Check yes or no boxes.
No, I don't do the check or no, yes or no.
Check a no, yes or no. Check a no, yes or no. How about some more Sinfire?
I'm almost there for another one. But, no, I mean, I let them know straight up.
Okay.
But I don't have any celebrity crushes because I think celebrities are just the same as us.
I beg to differ.
No, I mean as far as people.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Like I'm not ever gonna be.
But there are some women that are celebrities that like. You're not gonna find a girl that looks like that around here.
No, that's not what I mean. But I mean like just as people.
Just kidding, ladies.
Why would I treat them any different than somebody across the street?
You shouldn't treat them different.
Exactly.
See, and that's funny, man. Like I've been around a lot of high-profile people, and it's hilarious because you can see there's people that can barely afford to get into a nightclub, but if they see a celebrity, they're gonna go up and they're gonna pull their money out of their pocket to see if they have enough money to buy them a drink. Knowing damn well that person just made more money in that last basketball game than you're going to make for the next 3 years combined.
Exactly. And
what the fuck is wrong with you people?
That brings me to a point, or not point, but just something to say. Okay, all you motherfuckers that show up to Helium that don't want to pay cover.
Oh boy.
Seriously. Like $5 is too much for you to pay to support a local business?
And we've gotten into pet peeves of his.
Like seriously? Go jump off a bridge. I'm serious. Like if you can't pay $5 to go into a club or any type of establishment that charges a cover, then don't go into it. Go home and jerk off to some porn or something. I don't give a shit. Do something else. Don't. Oh, the owner said I can get in for free, even though I don't really know the owner all that well. I just get in because I'm being nice and being cool. Go fucking fly a kite.
Maybe it wasn't the owner. Maybe it was the promoter.
Whatever. I mean,
DJ.
A million other.
That said they can get in for free.
I'm just saying. Like
DJs.
DJ Homo.
I'm just saying.
DJs are such arrogant pricks.
I wouldn't go that far, but some might be. But
some of us definitely are. That's for sure.
I'm just saying, like, seriously, you can't afford $5, then why the fuck do you go in? Half the time you're not even buying anything anyway. Oh, I don't want to pay $5. Fuck you.
Rainie's on a rant.
I'm just saying, like, I need to get paid for my job. You get paid for your job. So why the fuck, if you have a job, and if you don't, you shouldn't be going out to the club anyway.
Right.
So maybe you should either go home or pay the $5 and quit fucking trying to get in for free.
Okay.
Could be a jackass.
No, that's very absolutely valid. A decade ago, I made so much more money doing what I do now. People had more money to spend, but people are just stupid now. In general, there's still a lot of smart. There's good people around, obviously, but the younger generation definitely doesn't get it.
No, they don't.
Like they don't want to tip a bartender for good service. They don't want to tip they want to demand that I play YG and 2 Chainz and Tyga and Ty Dolla $ign all fucking night, but they're not tipping.
Yeah, fuck them.
So apparently, I'm just a free jukebox.
You should probably stab them in the ovaries. Even if they don't have ovaries.
A lot of them are guys.
That's fine. Just stab.
It's not just girls.
They're vagina too.
Okay.
Stab them in the ovaries.
You're getting stabbed. Next time you request a bullshit song with no tip.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm going to send you to Rainey so he can stab you in the ovaries for me.
And come ask me for the request. Don't go to him. He's busy on the tables.
Yeah, except at 1 o'clock in the morning, this guy wants to go outside for a smoke break.
You fucking Jew. Just kidding.
And then when I say, are you kidding me? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. This is the height of the night. This is when we're really supposed to be getting people hyped up. And 10 minutes later, after he's like, all right, I won't go have this. I'll wait. And then 10 minutes later, I got to pee. Really, dude?
Pee before?
Because by that time, I'm already through my 6th rock star.
I don't give 2 shits. That's your own fault.
See, you know what? I have to pee right now, and I could use another drink, even though I'm not done with this one. But I'm holding it because I care about the one person watching this.
2
people watching this.
Why 2 people?
I can't really see it because it's really far away, and I'm kind of blurry vision right in the moment.
Hit us up on Facebook right now if you have anything that you want us to talk about or discuss. You're more than welcome to.
Oh my God.
Just search FunkShopTV. You can go to facebook.com/FunkShopTV DOTCOM. Correct?
.cheetah.
.cheetah.
DOT, yes.
.cheetah.
There's no .cheetah, motherfucker.
But there's dots on a cheetah.
There is.
And you said .cheetah last week.
Did I really?
Yes.
You don't remember that?
No.
It's probably porn.
You're gay.
Whoa.
God, I'm so...
Whoa.
Everything I say this episode...
If you're on my Facebook, you can send me an inbox message if you want to remain anonymous. You don't want people to know. If you have a question for Rainey or Justin.
Because I also say whatever the fuck is coming to mind, even though it doesn't always make sense. Oh, a message? What?
Oh,
Philip?
Facebook?
Philip mentioned me in a comment.
He mentioned
Oh, boy.
me
Oh, boy.
in a comment.
Well, he tagged all three of us.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Oh. No, he didn't. It just it came up on Justin's feed because we're tagged.
Sean, tell
So,
us what you think about the $5 cover.
What do you think about the $5 cover?
I've already said that since you weren't paying attention.
Phil.
Phil.
Way to go, Phil. Pay attention, Phil.
So you can rewind the episode and watch what I think about that, but
You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
I wasn't going to say son of a bitch. But if you really want to know what I think about the $5 cover, if you can't afford a $5 cover, stay at home and watch some fucking Netflix. But you probably can't afford that shit either. So fucking get a job and quit being a cheapskate motherfucker.
Hey, child support.
That too.
Oh, page. Okay. What about the girls, though? Well, okay, what about self-entitlement? Now, I understand for anything that's nightlife related, you want to have a certain percentage of good-looking women in the room.
That's true.
That makes sense. So comping some girls, that are, especially if they're regulars and they support the business on a regular basis, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, and if they're cool. I mean, I'm not going to just let some skanky hose in just because they
Right.
want to show me their tits. Fuck you.
Right.
I
Now,
see
what about
tits all the time?
What about the girls that think that they're self-entitled and I was down at Helium one night. I don't know the girl's name, so I can't even mention it. But she was outside and she was just super, super hoodified, like snapping her fingers up in the air. I'll get my attorney to shut this motherfucker down and just going off about how sucky it was. And then I saw her the next weekend. You know what I think about her?
She was
Shut the fuck up.
She was one of those.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay, fair enough.
But then she name dropped the promoter. He's one of my best friends. He's one of my best friends. Y'all can fuck off.
Yeah, I don't give a shit who I know the promoter and I know the people that work there, and I don't give a shit if you know their names. If I don't say you get in, you don't kiss their ass, you kiss my ass.
Right.
I decide who gets in for free.
There you go.
Straight up. If you're a douchebag, then get the fuck on. If you're cool, then come on in. That's straight up. I'm not going to be like, oh, I know this owner, let me call that person. Fuck you. Get a fucking job, pay the $5, otherwise you're a douchebag.
Right.
What do you think, Justin?
I agree.
All right, good.
That was short and simple.
What's up?
I agree.
Don't kick the wires.
You can kick him.
I taped him down.
I got to take a pee, so I'll be right back.
Are you really taking a potty break?
I got to.
You were just sitting here giving me a
I know.
hard
I know.
time.
And he said, but I'm going to hold it.
I'm going to hold
Obviously not for very long.
it. No, I had way too much to drink.
Oh, boy. So we get to sit here and talk amongst ourselves.
All right.
Okay. So. Did you hear that out there? Did you hear the sound effects? Okay, good. Now that Rainee's not here, should we tell everybody who the TS was that we were talking about last week?
God.
The girl that he was in love with?
Are we sure that he's not in love with her anymore?
I hope not. I absolutely, sincerely, give me another synonym for absolutely and sincerely. I just fucking hope not. I hope my mom and dad aren't watching this right now, but I hope not. Because that broad is bad news.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked her as a friend.
Let's get the fuck out of here. What? Bad news. When she's leading on my homie and then I see her in the club grinding her ass up, got some dude pinned against the pole, grinding her ass all up on him because she knows that my dude's at work.
Which is stupid knowing that...
He's one of my best friends. You think I'm not going to tell him? Girls, we know you talk, okay? We know that you talk about everything and everything and everything and everything and everything. But we talk too. So if I know a girl is talking to one of my homies and she's being a trifling little slut in the club when he's not there because he's working somewhere, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to let him know. Ho. So...
Right there, refill.
Shawn came back, but he just came back to get his glass. He can't multitask right now. He's too intoxicated. Sinfire.
Door open.
It's your fault.
Everything.
While he's gone, let's give some shout outs. Shout outs to Helium. Shout outs to Q. Shout outs to the Sausage Shack. If you don't know what Sausage Shack is, you're missing out. Your tummy is missing out.
Local lenses. We're still waiting on.
Get the fuck out of here with that local lenses, bitch.
On the glasses.
Look, I don't want to hear that name mentioned on this show again until CJ comes through with his promises. Period. You're gonna get backhanded. Speaking of backhanded, where's the shirt that you were supposed to wear?
I told you I wasn't gonna wear it.
Great. What is Shawn doing? I know, Jamie. Not all girls are like that. Okay, I already made that clear. We know not all girls are like that, but most of them are. Okay.
I got more alcohol.
Oh boy, Shawn's back with a full glass. Amy Sanders, I hope you're watching. Amy Sanders is on the next episode.
Yeah, where the fuck is Amy?
She doesn't even need to be here till 9:15, fool.
You're right. I agree.
So I'm sorry if you're watching. This guy's already tatered. This guy. I got to point in the right direction because I know where it's going to be on the show feed. So
Somebody's calling quiz right now.
how do you know somebody is calling quiz right now?
Message.
The fuck?
I'm just saying.
I'm so confused.
So am I. They found it. The episode. It's going live right now.
Oh.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going all right.
All right.
See you drinking, Shawn.
Here goes more of that crowd interaction.
Love you, bro.
Love you too, man. YouTube.
And you can't even hear what he just did in his ear.
Huh?
YouTube. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be an awesome night.
Oh boy.
Make him use the shake weight later.
Shake weight on camera even.
Yeah.
I'll shake weight the shit out of some shake weights.
Great.
Why are you holding an orange foam in your hand?
Because it's better than holding a bottle of lube or a samurai sword in my hand.
That's true. Justin likes the lube.
Justin likes the lube.
How many episodes?
I just
have we
got an
done with lube?
inbox message from your brother. He said, "How drunk is Shawn? How drunk? Let's rate your drunkenness on a scale of 1 to 10 right now. What do you say it is?"
At least a 7, maybe an 8.
Wow.
Remember, I haven't had anything to eat today.
Oh yeah.
I'm like halfway through the bottle of a fifth.
So you're pretty tattered.
Maybe even 60 or 65% through.
You're pretty tattered. Son of a gun.
Precise.
I'm trying. I'm always precise or trying to be
Pretty tattered.
magic. I don't know.
Back to Justin Marshall. Now, there's been a lot of
I'm just kidding.
lately. There's been a whole lot of. Will you quit tapping the fucking table?
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I knew there was a reason why we couldn't have you on the show, dude. Because you were just so ADD. You can't keep your fucking hands still.
Should duct tape him to the side of his face.
You claim to be a singer, but you're too scared to get in front of anybody and actually sing.
Let's get the duct tape and tape him to his shoulders like this. What do you think?
So, there's been a lot of stuff going around lately. Well, the world's getting crazy. It's getting fucking nuts. But I want to know your take on all of the shootings that's been going on. Like the military campus shootings, the school shootings. There's been more school shootings over the last 18 months than over the last 30 years. Probably forever, because I doubt 30 years ago there were very many school shootings.
You know what? Actually, I don't know if I would agree 100. I mean, it's probably an increase, but I think a lot of it is just that media can push out so much more, so much easier. So
I disagree. I completely, because there's statistics. There's statistics that prove it. There over the last 18 months, there's been like 75 school shootings.
I mean, I'm still saying there's not an increase, because I'm sure there is, but I don't think it's as dramatic as some publications would like to say it is.
I do, but whether or not it's dramatic, I mean, 75 school shootings in 18 months is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because we publicize them, so then people like, oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot some people and become famous.
So you think that leads to that's part of the problem is all of the publicity
part of it. I mean, not all of it, but part
Okay.
of it. Part of it, to be honest.
What do you think?
It's just sick. I was looking at some of the pictures of the one of the kids that got killed this last shooting. Definitely not saying that anybody deserves to get shot up, but he definitely looked like somebody who would bully somebody to that extent, and he looked like he was a wannabe gangbanger.
Right.
And it's just it.
Don't
You
think
got all
some of
these
it-
you got all these wannabe gangbangers running around, and once they get shot at, then it's
They have some street cred, quote unquote.
yeah. It like I said, I don't think anybody deserves to get shot at and killed, but I definitely
Focus.
Just because a girl comes in
God.
the room doesn't mean you need to fucking.
I definitely.
What?
you guys all looked.
I was waiting for you to finish your fucking statement. I'm looking at you. We're on a talk show.
Tricia's in the building.
God, this is the last time Justin Marshall is allowed on this show.
As far as in
Looked
front of
away
the
for,
camera.
like,
Somebody
1
with
second.
tits and a fucking vagina walks in the room and he starts drooling and he forgets his train of thought.
Anyway, continue what you're saying, Justin.
I don't know. I just think it's, like I said, I don't think anybody deserves to get shot up or killed, but some people bring it upon themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah, to a degree.
most of these shootings are random.
Yeah.
Like it's some kid that, I don't think I'm cute enough and I'm jealous of the stud jock, so he brings a gun to school and he's not even shooting the captain of the football team. Just shooting random people.
Yeah, it's just. I think a lot of kids are just looking for attention.
Actually, At Ease did his song Karma. Actually, it hits a lot of different points, but in the song he talks about a kid being bullied at school, goes to school, shoots up everybody that bullied him, and then turns around and shoots himself.
There's I did a short video on that as well with a friend of mine, a friend of Mike's, but I actually have a script written or semi-written about that subject. But yeah, I can see how people. I think a lot of kids now they see all the media coverage and they feel like, oh, if I do some stupid shit like that, I can leave a mark because they can't leave. They feel like they can't leave a mark any other way instead of a positive way.
Right.
Because I think a lot of the parents don't parent. What I
Okay.
mean? They feel like a lot of the parents, the quote unquote law says they can go to jail for beating their kid or punishing their kid when the kid as a younger age needs that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to think and being intoxicated about serious subjects.
I think kids
Good
need
job.
to get spanked more often. I think we need to go back to it.
I
What,
agree.
taking their cell phone away or their iPad away or their video games away, that's a great punishment.
Yeah, that's really not punishment at all.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I understand that. But it's
Hey, I got my ass
we can't.
whooped.
I like with
Whether
the way
it's-
society. Can I have a drink? The way society is today, we really can't go back to corporal punishment per se, because there are those people that have the anger streak in them that are making kids go and shoot randomly in schools. It's also going to lead parents to just beat the shit out of their kids.
What-
If we let it happen,
That's
I mean,
why-
a line has to be drawn somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I went to a different type of punishment. Mostly not because of like laws or whatever, but because I definitely believe in punishing your kids for not respecting their elders or not respecting people in general.
Right.
And I know Phil has taken up the same type of punishment that for his kids that I apply to my daughter, and that's like extreme exercise in the sense that, okay, now I'm not going to beat my child, but I'm going to make them I'm going to give them just as much pain, but they're going to be self-inflicting that pain on themselves because
45-minute wall sits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's push-ups, sit-ups, running a mile, whatever it is. You know
Phil just sent me a message and said 10-year-olds don't deserve it. Smack him.
Yeah. So
10-year-olds don't deserve what though? I'm confused. What did I miss?
I don't know.
probably
Might
for
be
some past point, but
Look,
spanked or some crap.
I have never been to jail. Like I'm a super square bear. Part of the reason is because I was afraid of the ass whooping that I would get. Like when I did something minuscule, today it would be definitely minuscule. I got my ass whooped.
yeah. I mean,
So I was afraid to do anything wrong. I was afraid to I was a smart ass little kid, but
I went to jail and got a felony, but that's because I think because of athletics and stuff, and it applies to different people, but I excelled in sports and got stronger, so to the point where
Jamie figured out. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt.
Sorry.
Jamie figured out that she needs to message the different. She's been messaging my other profiles. I've been going back and forth for commentary.
Oh.
So she finally figured out the right one. She said a mark can't last more than 3 hours by state law. So that means you can actually swat your kid's ass, and if there's a bruise 3.5 hours later, you can go to jail. But if it's not there 3 hours later, you can't.
that's kind
I
of
don't think that's true.
It's just kind of like a random.
It's a gray area.
Yeah, there's so much gray in that thing. That's why I just forget all the beating. Not that I don't agree with it, because I think the parents should be able to spank their children, beat them to a degree.
Right.
Obviously, you shouldn't be chaining your child up and beating them with a stick, but within
No,
reason.
I had to pick my switch
Yeah, but I mean
numerous times.
But I'm talking like, to another level. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I don't do it personally because my own personal I couldn't come to beating my own child
Right.
for several reasons I've talked about a little bit before. But I know that if I'm angry enough to smack my child, I also know that I could seriously injure my child, which I would regret. So instead of doing that, I consciously make the decision to give her exercise instead, to where it's uncomfortable and she
Right.
doesn't like it and remembers it. But as a kid, I got strong enough through athletics and stuff where I didn't want to, where I could challenge my dad, I could challenge my mom, I could challenge those authority figures. Like,
Okay.
look, I'm stronger than you. You could try to hit me, and I'm going to beat you. So that's just because I excelled so much in athletics as a younger kid and got into my
Is he
teenager.
bragging right now?
No, I'm just saying that
Alright.
maybe slightly, but that's beyond the point.
It's because you were bigger than a cow when you were a kid.
I was gonna say, are you saying I'm fat?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that I could challenge my parents. You know what I mean? So I think that every situation is different. But
Right. I completely agree. I agree with Justin. I think if parents were allowed to swat their kids' ass, the kid wouldn't be grabbing the gun out of the locker and taking it to school. And
Exactly.
not as often.
Yeah,
it's still going to happen, but the kids do not have anything to fear anymore. There's no fear of repercussion.
Yeah, they feel like they can just do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
I agree.
And it translates. You can see it in the 21 to 25-year-olds now in the nightclubs. There's no respect.
Because as they get older, they just keep that attitude like, fuck you, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right, and a big part of who we are going into adulthood is a result of our programming when we're young.
Yeah.
So if we're not programming kids to act right, they're not going to act right when they're adults.
And I have to deal with that shit every fucking day. Or not every day, but the weekends. I mean, I have to deal with those fuckers showing up to Helium or any, I'm sure other bouncers have to deal with it too. Like, oh, now this fucker feels like he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. He needs to respect
Right.
the club.
Right.
Respect this business. And they just like, oh, I can fucking do whatever I want. I'm fucking so-and-so. Fuck you.
I was just told that they cannot see the live feed; they can only hear it right now.
Justin, did you break it?
No,
Who said that?
I'm seeing it right
Who
now.
said
Well,
that?
look
Jamie?
at the little U square on the bottom.
Yeah, but it's been like that. It did that the other day.
Oh, Jamie said
Yeah,
that?
Jamie said that. Apparently, you can't see us; you can only hear us on the talk show. So it sounds like a radio show. Justin is the one that hooked everything up for the live feed.
Fucking Justin.
Justin Marshall, y'all.
There was
Actually,
no issue with it
think-
last week. I didn't
think
do
he's watching.
anything different.
I think Scott's watching it in the other room. I think Scott's been watching it because I went in there and asked him about it.
I was trying to figure out what's that noise coming through, but it's
That was my phone. All right, yeah, it's just a picture. Let me give me a second here.
yeah.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna reset it.
so we're gonna send Justin over there to reset it. Sorry for everybody that's watching or tried to watch and can only hear. My bad. Justin's bad, actually.
Why didn't anybody tell us to begin with?
Because Justin is a
Well, because we were involved in deep
Captain-
conversation and they didn't want to interrupt it.
something like that.
Can't blame him. You know, it's a touchy subject. It's a controversial subject, but it's something that I think we need to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna leave this up from now on.
Leave what up?
My camera,
Okay.
just in the bottom corner. I'll make it a little smaller,
Okay.
just because. Yeah. You're
Okay.
like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
All right.
I'm just saying. Justin broke it. I am so fucking drunk right now.
I don't want to take a time out while we're waiting for Justin, but let's, is there anything else we need to, you know what? I forgot what songs we were going to go over from Music is Literature.
You don't know what song?
Huh? Oh, yeah, Lady Gaga Guy.
You know, it's actually like hard for me to write songs of that stupid nature. I really can't. It's really hard for me to do. I don't think I mean, I think the stupidest song I ever wrote was Stupid Dance. The whole premise was to be stupid. And that really isn't even as stupid as a lot of the songs that are out now.
I don't know what Stupid Dance is. What are you talking about?
Well, it's a song that me and Tim Evans wrote together.
Okay.
So,
Hey, so
For those
as
guys?
guests join, hide their audio and video from my broadcast.
yeah,
Yes, okay, and then broadcast the large video that I see to my audience.
correct.
Yes, right?
You're asking me all those questions while I'm drunk, too, by the way.
Broadcast the
So I'm trying to remember, make sure. But
audience.
that doesn't even make sense. Fucking, I'm drunk. It's okay, I'm gonna have another.
Yeah, why not? Let's go. Going live. Now, message them and ask if they can see. It's going to be a different...
So if anyone wants to donate anything, donate a switcher so I don't have to edit this shit anymore.
I was going to say, like, can't be specific, like bras and panties. We get donations of that kind of stuff.
Oh, no, I need a switcher. That won't happen until at least after my camera's bought.
We do need some more girls over here to donate their bras and panties.
I would really like a switcher though, because that way I don't have to edit anymore.
I really want some neon colored bras and panties
That's fair
for
enough.
the wall.
Yeah, so it's a little brighter and a little more lively.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
There's like an orange neon panties right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Whose are those?
I don't want to put people on blast like that. Like
I think they're Justin Marshall's.
Justin Marshall was caught sniffing them earlier.
Oh, I thought those were the blue panties. No, that. Oh,
Yeah.
You sick son of a bitch.
Yeah.
How's the other man in
Audience, can you please be quiet on the set? Unless you're behind a microphone, I don't want to hear your mouth.
Bastards.
Is he flipping us off right? Look,
I don't know.
where's this Facebook? Where's this?
What are you doing? No, fuck you and your Facebook flipping me off.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Don't talk to him because I give him a reason to think he needs to talk back.
What are you doing? What? Boobs? Did I hear boobs? Ass and boobs? What?
Ass and titties. Ass and titty. Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Is that a song? Or you just make that up?
No, it's in a song.
All right, if you're watching that one viewer, can you let us know if you can see us?
It's Jamie. Jamie, can you see the feed now? Probably on like a 30-second delay. So
Gotta go pee again.
Not again. Forget it. Hold it. For the next episode, we need to get Bucket under Rainee's pecker so he can just pee without having to go anywhere. So
Fuck. Has Amy said she's on her way over? Or what?
yes, Amy is on her way.
Sweet. That's a good thing.
She is on her way. So we kind of covered. Do you think guns should be banned as a result of this violence going on? Awkward silence.
If you say no, I'm going to get over here and slap the shit out of you.
You do think guns should be banned?
No, I mean, I don't think they should be.
So if he says
Yes, they should be.
no, then that means he agrees that they shouldn't be.
Exactly.
I mean,
So if he says yes, you're gonna slap. You're basically gonna go out of your way to slap the shit out of somebody for their opinion that they're entitled to.
Yes.
Doesn't that make you just as much of a bigot as the person who's trying to take away gun rights?
Yes.
Okay, at least you admit it. Because just as we have the right to bear arms, we have the right to our own opinion. So I said,
agree.
do you think it would help if guns were banned?
I want yes and no. Like I said, I mean, if you discipline your freaking
Why
child,
is this guy in a talk show?
If you discipline your child,
He's in the middle
then
of
your
the fence
child-
on everything. Like, boy or girl, whatever I'm in the mood for. Should we ban guns? Yes and no. I mean, can you have a stance, please?
All right, no, we shouldn't.
Why?
Because I mean, you and I have talked about, you know.
This isn't about what we've talked about on camera. This is about the show now. We're talking to the audience.
Okay. Well,
So, no, we should not ban guns.
no.
I'll tell you why we shouldn't ban
You know,
guns.
I think instead of banning guns, I think there should be stiffer penalties put on parents when their kid gets their gun and goes to school and shoots somebody. I think the parents should be responsible.
Because why does your kid?
Yeah.
need to-
How'd your kid get your fucking shotgun in the
Yeah.
first place?
Yeah. I agree to a point on that. But
I think dad should be thrown in jail if his kid can get his shotgun and the shells and go to school and take somebody's life.
I would have to agree.
So,
Even my drunk ass have to agree. But I also say that we shouldn't ban guns in general because, first off, criminals don't abide by laws.
Right.
Okay, that's why they're criminals. That's
Right.
why they're out shooting people to begin with.
good.
So
Good.
banning guns, all that does is put people that abide by laws and they're generally good people and general good citizens in general.
It takes away their ability to protect themselves
And
from,
their
from
families.
the bad people.
Exactly.
I completely agree.
So, we're
Completely
going to
agree.
ban guns so criminals can have a free reign on whatever the fuck they want because guess what? The police are going to take an average of about 10 minutes across this country to get to whatever the fuck they need to get to. And most of the time, the police aren't really there to defend you because they have no jurisdiction as far as protecting the citizen.
Right.
They just care about protecting or not protecting, writing tickets and giving and throwing people in jail for breaking the law.
See, I can't agree with that because I know some really, really good cops out there.
No, that's
that
fine.
really genuinely,
I agree.
their paychecks suck for the kind of stuff that they have to do most of the time. They're not fairly compensated for it, but many, not all, but many do it because it's like when a kid growing up wanting to be a fireman. You want to be the hero.
Yeah.
There are plenty of cops out there that want to be the.
No, I agree. 110%.
They just want to be there to make our lives easier, make our lives better.
Unfortunately, there's more of the power hungry fuckers that and not to take away from the good cops and the good military people out there that they're actually trying to make a difference in the world. Those people, I couldn't give you enough thumbs up. But
You really think there's more corrupt cops than good cops?
yeah, definitely.
No, I disagree. I completely disagree.
I think a lot of them are in it for the paycheck and for the power.
The paycheck
honest.
really isn't that good. Okay, a lot of them probably are in it for the power, but not the majority.
Well, I'd hope not.
That's
I really
like
hope
saying,
not, but-
that's like saying general society, more people are out to do bad than do good. That's not true. The people that do good you don't hear about as often,
yeah.
but there's definitely more of them.
There's
Well,
a
even-
lot of
even if it's-
videos coming,
even if it's
and posted on
50-50.
Facebook about cops just beating people.
I don't
One of our
even think it's
mutual-
50-50.
One of our mutual friends posted a video of just a group of fucking cops beating someone down.
But you know why?
25%
Okay,
too many. That's
there's-
way too many.
There's a video of a bunch of cops beating a guy down. First of all, we don't know why the cops are putting their hands on this guy. We have no idea. We don't know what the circumstance was. I don't give a fuck if anybody says, well, I don't care, it wasn't justified. Bullshit. Because it very well could have been. We don't know the guy's criminal history. We don't know his track record. We don't know anything about who that person is. Second of all, yeah, there's a video of a bunch of cops beating somebody up. How many videos do you see of cops going into schools and putting stickers on kids and telling them that the police are the good people? Not very many, because nobody wants to watch that.
Oh, I agree.
They want to watch the drama. So what is going to be spread all over the internet? The one video of the cops being bad.
Well, fortunately, it's not.
But you're
just
not going to
one.
see the thousands and thousands and thousands of videos of cops doing good things, because that's not what the public wants to see. So you can criticize that video all you fucking want, and I will beat your fucking ass on video right now, right here, right now, because you're a fucking moron for thinking that that's how all cops are. See, and
I'm
all
not
these
thinking
ignorant...
all cops are like that.
There's so many
Not
ignorant...
at all what I said.
You cut me off one more fucking time, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Because I've seen that same video that you're talking about, and all the comments on it are, fuck the police, look, the police are dirty, rotten fucking scoundrels, dirty, rotten pigs. The majority of people that ever say fuck the police have something to hide from the police. The majority.
I will tell you this, though. I'm not saying that all police are bad by any means, because I do have some friends that are police officers and that are good people in general, and that do try to give back to the community as best they can. But as a business owner myself, and seeing first-person police interaction in front of in Portland in general,
Okay.
just because that's where my business is,
Right.
that I can honestly say that I am not impressed by the Portland police, and I'm sure there's many other places that people feel. You know, each person has their own opinions, and
Right.
but I'm not impressed at all by the Portland police and their general. And I'm not to say that all the police in Portland are bad, not at all what I'm saying. But there are police officers in Portland, and most of the police interactions that I've had in Portland have been very negative. I have footage of people stealing from my business right in front of the Portland police, and they refuse to do anything. And that actually
okay,
threatened
that's horse
to-
shit. I think that's horse shit. But
I mean, I have footage. I mean,
no, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that them refusing to do anything is
Like,
horse shit.
I'll give you a quick synopsis of
It's cow shit.
One example that happened. And I have actually quite a few examples, but just one example. I had a tablet and a cell phone stolen from my business in Portland. There was 3 police officers right in front of my business when it happened, and as it happened, I told the police officers that were standing there, and they would not give me the time of day. In fact, they actually threatened to arrest me for bothering them during that situation. I understand they were dealing with an accident that happened, but they didn't even bother calling in somebody. If there was a accident that happened right more or less in front of my business.
Okay.
And I said, can you at least call somebody to deal with it? I mean, I understand that you're dealing with something else, but can you at least call backup in to deal with this? And they said, no, we will not do anything, and if you touch them, we will arrest you. So, I mean, I understand that they were dealing with something, but at the same time, it's
That's bullshit.
they were right there, and I had video proof of it, and they wouldn't do anything.
Wow.
And so it really, I mean, and I have multiple instances of bad situations where
Excuse me, I need Rockstar.
I feel that they weren't doing their job in general. And that's, whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, Amy, I
Look
love
at
you
that.
to death.
So for me to say, okay,
Amy's my best friend.
your ass is on camera.
It's okay. It's the
only-
live feed.
It's only the live feed. It's okay.
Awesome. You got something?
Maybe a little later. I'm drinking right now.
He doesn't want to dilute his alcohol.
So, I mean, I have, like I said before, I have some really close friends that are police officers.
Okay.
I have a person that I'm going to be doing some video work for that I've known for quite a few years who's a power lifter. And he actually has disabilities, but he's a really good dude, and he works as a police officer, and I have the utmost respect for him.
Okay.
So it's not that I'm like, fuck the police in general just because I have something against the police. I try to look at everything from a neutral ground in general.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think, at least with the Portland police, as of, at least at this moment in time, I have kind of sided towards the negative aspect, but at the same time, I'm not like, all the police are bad. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I try to be fair as possible, but at the same time, I also realize that there's probably, at least in all my interactions with the police officers, I have slightly swayed towards the negative side of things. But I will give always the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's at least where I stand.
That's fair. That's fair enough. Back to real quick. Phil actually cut and pasted something
Oh shit! He cut and pasted.
pertaining to whether or not parents should just bend their kid over their knee and spank them when they deserve it or don't deserve it, whatever you guys think. Washington State. Physical discipline is not unlawful if reasonable and moderate and inflicted by parent, teacher, guardian for restraint or correction. Presumed unreasonable if the following are used to correct or restrain: throwing, kicking, burning, cutting, striking with a closed fist, shaking a child under 3. So that means if a child is 5, you can just grab him and shake him and say, knock it off. Interfering with breathing, threatening with a deadly weapon, or any other act likely to cause and which does cause bodily harm greater than the transient pain or minor temporary marks. The statute says this list is illustrative and not exclusive. Age, size, condition of child, and location of injury are all factors in determining reasonable and moderate, according to 9A.16-100 of the Criminal Code. So the parents that think that you're not allowed to spank your kid if your kid doesn't deserve it, that's not necessarily true. Just do it with an open fist,
Yeah.
bare hand, don't use any weapons.
I mean, common sense, you would think, but common sense isn't so common anymore,
It's not so common anymore.
unfortunately. But you know, people of our generation understand, like really, like, would you punch your child?
Right.
You
I
should.
mean, it is common sense.
I
You
mean,
can walk
really.
over there and sit down. No. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
So I mean,
Although the cameras point this way, so
Yeah.
you're safe.
So I mean, you know, you obviously shouldn't punch your child. I mean, just you know, smack them, give them a spanking, that
Right.
type of thing. You know, but I mean, I have my own personal reasons for exercise, but you know, I mean, that's
If
not
you
a-
grab them, you want to shake them. You can't grab them around the neck because that could keep them from breathing.
or just cause neck injuries in general.
You grab them by the sweatshirt and just punch them while you're shaking them. Then you hit them with a closed fist. So that's not legal either.
Just use some common sense, please.
If I grab the kid by the ankle and just chuck him across the yard,
When they're a little older, maybe like 10. I don't know if it's,
so use your discretion.
yeah. Just use some fucking common sense, Jesus.
So much for having kids. Nobody's gonna want to have a kid with me now. They're going, no. Guarantee that kid will be well behaved. Justin, anything you want to add before we close this out? You've been awfully quiet over here.
He masturbates with a sock.
I've been quiet because he's been talking,
Ankle sock or tube sock?
and every time I talk, I get in
Does it
trouble for
matter?
talking. So
Well, no show sock is probably the super low cut ones. Does anybody want to put on blast or call out before we close?
I have to pee.
Surprise, surprise. I need a snore button.
What?
You forgot to add that sample. I'm just gonna leave my
I think we
camera
figured
full
out what we can call this episode.
This
Justin is
episode is
boring.
brought to you by Ambien.
Yeah, I'm not that exciting.
This is the
I just get
Ambien
made fun of a
episode.
lot.
You know
Why
what?
you look straight at me when you say that? I'm not the only one that makes fun of you.
We all make fun of you.
You bring it
It's okay.
on yourself.
Everyone makes fun of me too. I'm okay with it.
No, one thing, it was actually kind of a pet peeve thing, was...
The fact that you keep getting cut off when you try to tell your pet peeve.
Be right back.
No?
Are you really going to pee
Dude,
again?
I got pee back.
Dude, we're gonna close out in a minute.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, hurry up.
Because I
Shit.
kind of want you, your opinion on it, but...
We gotta, Amy's waiting. She's
for
been
the,
waiting,
uh,
she's been waiting
the-
for 3 weeks to get on here.
She's gonna stab you, bro.
Anyways, so when you see a girl that you like and you tell your friends, oh, I like her, I think she, whatever, you want to start talking to her.
Why did
And
he want you
then-
to stay here for this?
I don't
And
know.
then there's I don't know, I might just come out with something, but
The closet?
no. So yeah, so anyways, you show that you're interested in somebody, and then there's at least 5 or 6 of your friends that have
Shawn, put the lighter away.
Oh, my bad.
that have messed around with that girl.
Okay.
It's sad and just disgusting. I mean, most of the girls in Vancouver nowadays are just, what's the proper word I'm looking for?
Promiscuous?
Yeah,
Overly promiscuous?
yeah.
I agree. I tend to agree. Like I want to know a girl's track history before I decide I want to take her home.
I don't think it's exclusive to Vancouver, though.
It's definitely not. Like
It's not, but they're.
You know what?
But if you go to Louisiana, you're less likely to end up taking a girl home from the bar than one of your dudes has slept with.
Like one of the girls that you possibly like, how many of your friends have hit that up? Mr. Rainey.
You know, I don't really worry about it, to
No?
be honest. No, I mean, like,
Because he knows all of his friends are clean.
no, I mean, just,
It's not even that. It's just the fact that, you want to be with somebody that your whole group of friends have not touched or been with.
Yeah, the fourth friend didn't care, but I am gonna.
no, I
I'm
mean,
not gonna.
I understand, like, if some individual, whether it be male or female, is sleeping with, like, fucking a million dudes or girls or whatever over the course of a short amount of time, then, I understand where you're coming from. Sorry.
He understands, but you nonetheless you just don't care.
No,
If you want to hit it, you're gonna hit it anyways.
no, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
Like, are
No,
you
it's
still
not.
in love with the person you were in love with, like, a week ago?
What does that have to do with this question or this?
Well, it
statement?
kind of does
It kinda
pertain.
does.
Do the math.
doesn't really matter.
Okay, well, and that's the thing. Like, does it matter? To you, it doesn't. If it doesn't matter to you, then that's good. We don't need to discuss it anymore with you.
I say if you're in a relationship that's faithful, then that's what it is. Like, I can't be. I'm not going to go ask some girlfriend. If I have a girlfriend, I'm like, well, how many dudes have you slept? I don't give a shit.
See,
As long as
I
you're
will,
good,
though. Like-
that's fine, and that's your.
but here's why. Like, I don't care what her track record is necessarily. I just want to know what the track record is with my circle. Because I was dating a girl and we got kind of serious, and I ended up marrying the broad.
As long
Probably
as,
shouldn't have said that part, but
as long as they aren't, as long as they're done with your circle,
after we
or
were
in general,
after we were serious, after we were really into a relationship, that's when I found out that she slept with one of my best friends. He didn't have the balls to tell me, and she didn't have the balls to tell me until after her and I were that close. And it was a cloud over our relationship the whole time we were together.
maybe because
like
you
even
don't
through the
wanna hurt your
marriage.
feelings.
I understand that, but I would rather be honest.
I agree.
And,
I agree.
if I knew about it ahead of time while we were building that relationship, while we were going through the courtship stages of our relationship, I might have been perceived it different, been like, okay, well, I can deal with it. It's just one of these things that I have to learn to deal with.
Well,
But after we're serious, no longer could I trust my friend that was one of my best friends at the time.
But really, where is the proper point to tell you. You know what I mean? Like,
if you start hanging out with somebody that I've been with, I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna be like, look, just so you know, there was this one night after Zoo, we were both drunk and we were at this house party and we ended up in the hot tub, whatever.
I understand.
I'm gonna tell you because I respect you and you're one of my best friends.
Yeah, I understand. But sometimes people don't necessarily know when the best time to tell somebody is.
There isn't a best time. I'm gonna be
No,
like,
there's
look,
not, really.
I'll call you up and say I need to talk.
That's fine.
I need to tell you something.
But not everyone can have that mono talk.
Every
you know what I mean?
single one of my friends right now, I'm
they're
looking
scared.
you in the eyeball. If I start seeing a girl and you've been with her, you better fucking tell me. Because it's going to create so many problems later on down the road if you don't.
Fair enough.
So I just told everybody, look, pull me aside, say, hey, let's go have lunch. I'm not going to get mad. I have no right to get mad at what you did or what she did before her and I were together, but it might change my perception of who she is.
But is that fair of her? Or fair of you to judge?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is. And no, I mean, it is fair. But at the same time, like, does it change how do you is that what I'm trying to say is like, is that a fair judgment on who she is before she discovered you?
Not necessarily. But if I would have known, like with my ex situation, if I would have known sooner, I would have been able to deal with it and decide whether or not I wanted to pursue that relationship. After I was already in love with her and knew that I was going to
so just create extra weight that you...
Right. Potentially spend the rest of my life with her. Anytime we had an argument, it came up. Like, I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Like, every time I was mad, I was like, well, you fucked so-and-so. And I held that over her head, and that wasn't fair either.
Yeah.
If I would have known sooner, I would have gotten over it before we got to, that serious point.
At least you hope so, anyway.
I'm sure I would have. I have no doubt.
Fair enough.
What makes you ask the question in the first place?
See, there's a lot of gray area there in general, though. There's a lot of gray area. It makes it difficult in general.
It was just a curiosity thing, or what's up?
He's in love with one of my exes, probably.
No.
Okay.
He might have fondled somebody that you were
Did you
interested
fuck
in.
Tamara?
No.
It wouldn't surprise me.
God, no. Please post a picture of what she looks like.
No.
She's skinnier now.
Who cares?
She was super skinny when I met her.
What does skinny have to do with anything? That is so...
Actually, that's true. But anyway, go ahead.
That is so stereotypical and vain of you.
Boom!
On that note, we got to wrap this up and get into the next episode. Shawn, you still need a pee break.
I do. I'm going to pee my pants.
Like always, big ups to Sausage Shack, Helium Hookah Lounge, Q Nightclub, Funkshop DJs.
And the fucking beach place. What the fuck is that place?
Oh, Sea Hag.
Sea Hag, yes.
Sea Hag.
That
Anything
place
else?
is dope.
I thought he was going to say the one you said not to say anymore.
Nah, he's not going to say that one.
Captain America? Oh.
No, Captain... What?
What? I don't know. Go ahead.
And this is episode number what? 14?
15.
15?
Yes.
Oh.
15.
Okay, it's A. The producer says it's 15. We don't argue with the producer.
Agree, or I will throw an orange foamy thing at you.
Do we have any events coming up that we have to talk about?
I don't know, but I have to pee.
Putting something together for, what is it, July 5th?
Oh, July 5th. Red, White, and Blue Bash.
Sweet. I'm excited. I don't know what it is.
If Amy wasn't here, I would just keep thinking of things to talk about so we can keep Shawn's butt planted in the chair.
It's just rude. I would just get up and go pee.
How bad do you have to pee?
Bad.
Yes.
We also got some Funkshop gear on the way.
I love
coming
alcohol.
soon.
Oh, Shawn needs a refill on a cup. Thanks for watching Funkshop TV episode 15.
Love
Podcast
y'all.
episode 15.
I love y'all, and make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't already, I'm going to punch you in the ovaries.
Spay and neuter your pets.
Yeah.
Justin Marshall, thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
Now go run the computer from behind the scenes, bitch.
And we're out. Peace.
Peace.